This episode of Everly Heights Tales is brought to you by Envato Elements. If you're a creative like me, you don't necessarily have the time or the talent to create everything you need. With Envato Elements, you can download unlimited creative assets all in one place. Where do you think I got a lot of the sound effects in this episode? Sign up for a low-cost annual plan today at everlyheights.tv/Envato. That's ENVATO.
Everly Heights Tales presents Zoo of Zero Tolerance.
The air in Everly Heights had a crispness to it that only early fall could bring. 12-year-old Tina Infantino ran her hand through her blonde hair as she squinted down the street. Her rainbow-colored Lisa Frank backpack bounced lightly with each step. Filled with books and the occasional Tiger Beat magazine she'd smuggled in between her textbooks so her mom wouldn't find them. Tina was supposed to meet her best friend, Ken Sako, at the corner of Fox Lane and Morrison Drive. But, as usual, she was running late. She was always running late. When she arrived, she was sure Ken would roll his eyes, half annoyed, half amused, like he always did. She could almost perform the old routine with him.
You should try setting your watch to this Earth's time zone.
They'd known each other since grade school, and even though they didn't always like the same things, there was something solid about their friendship. Ken was the one person Tina could count on, no matter what. She passed Dixon Park with its old swings, where they used to meet every afternoon before they got old enough to leave the neighborhood on their own. Just as she turned the corner onto Springdale Avenue, she heard something that stopped her dead in her tracks. Angry voices, and the unmistakable sound of someone being pushed around.
I'm gonna make it so you have to eat your steak with a straw.
That voice came from behind the coffee shop, a local cafe, and belonged to Dick Armstrong, the neighborhood bully. Tina peeked around the corner, her heart dropping when she saw Dick and his gang of mean boys, the Raptors, looming over a small figure crumpled on the ground. Jeremy Hahn, a kid from her class. Jeremy spent most of his time reading comics or watching TV. He never stood a chance against a guy like Dick.
Leave him alone!
Oh, look! It's Tina the tomboy! Hey, you got a problem if we hang out with your fruity little friend here, Infantino?
Oh, is he light?
I said, leave him alone!
Chicks like you are always sticking your nose in where it doesn't belong.
Hey, Dick, if you don't buzz off, I'm going to tell Mr. Matheson what you're doing behind the coffee shop.
You wouldn't.
Try me. Or better yet, I can go find Ken Sako, and we'll both make sure your stepdad hears about it too. Doesn't he work for Mr. Sako? At the car dealership?
Oh, this ain't worth it, gang. Let's beat it.
Dick and his Raptors turned and stalked off, leaving Jeremy huddled on the ground. You okay?
I think so.
Here, I hope you like oranges. They didn't hurt you too bad, did they?
I've dealt with worse. Thanks for stepping in.
Of course. I always stick up for my friends.
That was just like Dog Boy.
Dog Boy Adventures was a syndicated show about a vigilante kid with a mysterious past. And it was often a topic when Jeremy joined Ken and Tina in the cafeteria during lunch.
I don't know about all that.
Nah, you're a hero, Tina. You don't see it yet, but I do.
Well, now you know you don't have to take any crap from those jerks. Next time, find me and Ken. We've got your back.
You and Ken are real close, huh?
Yeah, he's my best friend. Always has been. He would have been with me too, but I'm running late. I was supposed to meet him like 15 minutes ago.
You're lucky.
What do you mean? That was skills.
To have a friend like that? Someone who's always there for you. I don't really have somebody like that.
Jeremy's words moved Tina. She'd never really thought about what life would be like without Ken by her side. Without that solid, dependable friendship they'd built over the years. Ken was always there, no matter what. And they didn't have to say it out loud to know it was true.
Hey, if you find a friend like Ken, don't ever let anything take them from you. Not for anything. Not in your entire life. Friends like that are, well, they're rare. And if you find one, you hold on to them.
I'll remember that.
Great. I'm pulling a Zach Morris again. Always late. Except there's no time out to save me from this one. I really gotta go, though. Ken's probably pacing by now.
Thanks again, Tina. I really owe you one.
Tina took off down the street. But her mind lingered on what Jeremy had said about how lucky she was to have a friend like Ken. She knew he was right. Ken wasn't just her best friend. He was the one person who always understood her. The one person who was always there when she needed him. And as she turned the corner to find him waiting for her with that dorky smile of his, she hoped he knew she'd always be there for him, too.
Tina, you're late. Again. Sorry, I already ate all my gushers. I had 2 boxes, too.
Put those back and get Doritos.
Huh? They used a horse blood to make the dust stick to the chips.
Who cares? They're delicious.
Huh? I've never tried them.
Oh, thank you.
That's too many gushers.
I wouldn't have to get so many if you didn't sneak them out of my...
Okay, that'll be $14.50. Oh, don't forget to enter our space convenience contest.
Space camp? Oh my freaking Jesus. We have to do this.
Okay, whatever. Sounds lame.
Yeah, lame, huh? Yeah, we'll just enter as, like, a joke, right?
Huh, yeah. Is that funny?
Let's fill out a bunch of them. It'll up our chances.
Okay.
Did you kids enter the contest?
I
Of
guess.
course.
Well, good luck. The 6 finalists each write an essay about Space Camp.
Ken, you'll be great at that.
You'll be great too.
Only if there's an opera.
Oh, la 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 la.
Oh, keep going. Everybody loves your...
Opera.
It was an opera. La 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 la.
Ah, la 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 la.
Come on, Ken, practice. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta slam, then you pump the arm.
Space camp is freaking awesome. Look at this multi-axis trainer.
Who cares? We need to nail this choreography. If I screw this up in front of Alex, I'll just die.
I can't deal with your drama now. Gah.
I'm starting to doubt your commitment to this performance.
I'm starting to doubt your sanity because you want to get up in front of everybody and dance.
Are you backing out on me?
Or are you backing out on me? No, I just can't focus on anything else with Space Camp on my mind.
Well, I hope you win.
I hope you win too.
I don't want to win.
I really want you to win. I was trying to be a good friend.
I was trying to be a good friend.
You are a good friend. Okay, let's learn these moves.
Sweet. Okay, so we just pump our arms like this. Game for two.
This reminds me of the kids closing the hatch on the simulator in the Space Camp commercial.
Seriously? Hello?
Tina, oh my god, hold on to your butt. I just got the letter. I'm a finalist.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I got one too.
Holy crap, isn't it exciting?
No, we have to write a whole essay.
What do you think of this? Since I was but a babe, staring up at the twinkling stars from my creaking bassinet, I've dreamed of leaving the earth.
That is so pretty. You should write more. You know, express your feelings.
If you scrub, I bet your essay's pretty awesome too.
You don't want to hear it.
I do, Tina. Come on.
Okay, but I'm no Alanis.
Oh, shut up. It's awesome. Go on.
So, my friend made me sign up for this. Space camp seems okay. They have dehydrated ice cream.
Keep going. It's great.
That's it.
Oh, let me fix it for you.
You don't have to.
I insist. Mom, give us stamps. We need 2 stamps. Please.
Ken, calm down. We have a guest.
Come on, the mailman is out there.
It's okay. My mom has some.
No. Here. Here's a stamp for little Tina. Ken, give me your letter. I'll mail it when I go out.
No, I'll mail it at school.
It's no trouble. Give it to me, Ken.
Fine, but don't forget. It's important.
Convenience Market? What is this?
Space Camp. The contest?
Thanks for the stamp.
Don't be a kiss ass.
Don't be rude, Ken. Apologize.
Sorry, Tina. You can keep being a kiss ass.
Ken!
Astronauts need to be agile. I'll be ready when I win that. Trip.
Ken!
Mom, let me help. Astronauts need good hand-eye coordination. I need to practice.
You're not ready to use my knife.
It's just a dumb knife. Watch. See? I can totally do this. Ow.
Ken!
Hey, it's Evan.
Hey, Evan.
I made a video game.
Really? Cool. I might go to space camp.
Ah, cool.
And then the map bucks you like a bronco. I'll be a spice cowboy, partner.
Meatloaf or pizza?
Both?
Some strange man called you. I told him you died.
Mom!
Adults shouldn't call children at home.
What if it was about my essay?
Essay? What essay?
The one I had you send in for me?
Oh, yes. I remember now. back to reading. I love this Stephen King.
My mom hung up on the convenience market guy.
He called you too?
He called you?
Yeah, so I guess I, won.
Coolio.
He said I came in second, but they couldn't get a hold of the first place winner, so I got the grand prize or whatever.
What was that noise?
Mom, you ruined my life. When adults call me, come get me. I'm older now. I have business.
Business. Oh, business. Ken the little businessman.
Mom!
Ken with his little tidy whities.
Mom!
Ken!
I slipped. I just came to tell you to have fun on your stupid space camp trip.
I don't even want to go.
You're going, Tina.
We need a break, honey.
Your parents are gonna do it.
Oh my god, gross. I'll aim you if I can find a computer in space.
You can try. I'll be really busy.
Doing what?
I have a lot of people. Plans. Clans with people.
We can switch places.
Yeah, we can parent trap this.
Come on, girl. You'll see Ken next week.
You should have won.
I did win.
Well, I won.
Yeah, second place. Because my mom told them I died. And I rewrote most of your essay. Or did you forget that little fact?
No,
Tina, get your ass in the car.
So you're really gonna mosey on down the dusty road and leave me alone in this one-horse town?
I guess.
Fine. See you around, partner.
Is Ken okay? He's walking funny.
Hey, Ken.
Oh shit, Evan. Don't sneak up on me like that.
You look like you saw a ghost.
You just spooks me. What's up?
So, you seemed interested in that game creation system I was telling you about on the phone.
Did I?
Do you, have any plans? I want to show you something in the computer lab. Nothing weird. Oh, you're probably hanging out with Tina again.
Tina left me for space camp.
I thought you were going to space camp.
Me too.
So, you want to check out ZZT?
What the hell is ZZT?
Oh, ZZT. It stands for Zoo of Zero Tolerance.
So you take care of animals?
No, it's a game creation system. You make your own games. See here? You just hit E on the title screen, then edit the world to make your own game.
Oh, like Clarissa.
Clarissa? I guess. Oh, here's one I did.
Mystery date? Like the board game?
No, it's like you go into this room and you pick a random door, then you have to date whoever is behind it. Could be a jerk or somebody nice like a girl or a guy.
Oh, it's like real life. Who knows what you'll get?
Yep, exactly. With ZZT, you kind of make the world around you, but how you see it, you know?
Yeah. Maybe I can make a game about, like, a lame princess who pukes acid all over her friends' dreams.
I can show you the ropes.
Thanks, pal.
Maybe you could even join my ZZT company, Ultraware.
Wow, you have a company? Hell yeah. It's time I start expressing my feelings. Who needs space camp?
Attention space campers. A reminder that no devices are allowed at space camp. This includes CD players, laptop computers, pagers, and watches that play Tetris. Violators will be expelled. Have a great day!
Ooh, tough crowd. Hey, Rumi, which bunk is yours?
Oh, shit. Let me clear off my stuff.
Wow, a laptop? You must be rich.
Oh, no. Well, my daddy is. He runs the biggest church in Houston. Well, him and God or whatever.
Preacher's kid. Got it. I'll try and keep things holy.
Oh, I don't give a damn.
Oh, hell yeah.
My laptop has a DVD player in it. Want to watch Boogie Nights? They have sex.
Sure. I mean, hell yeah.
Space camp will not be easy. From the second you wake up to the second you go to sleep, you'll go every waking hour as you learn the secrets of the astronauts. Everybody's parents sign their forms, right?
Oh, shoot. Daddy told me to grab it off the pulpit and I just plain forgot. Oh, he ain't gonna be happy. Maybe I can email him?
There's no emailing, Space Camper. I better not catch you with your Game Boys or your Sony Walkman. The only tech you need to worry about is space tech, designed right here in America. You look nervous. You need to confess something, Camper?
No, sir. Ma'am.
A smartass, huh? You just earned yourself first crack at the multi-axis trainer. Hope you've been laying off the candy.
Do gushers count?
Whoa, man. Princess Lame pukes acid. How did you script that?
Oh, it's called ZZT Oop. You can win by puking on all your friends until they die.
Awesome. Ken, I'd be honored if you let me release Princess Lame under the Ultraware banner.
Release it? Where?
On the big ol' world of ZZT. It's where everybody posts their games.
Sure, just don't show it to anybody at school.
Oh, because Princess Lame is based on Tina?
What? No. Well, yeah.
Look, man, nobody at school cares about ZZT anyway. Trust me, I've tried.
Alright, partner. Sounds like we're in business.
Why are you talking like a cowboy?
Because it's fun. Toot pew.
This gyroscope you see in front of you is called the multi-axis trainer, although his friends just call him Matt. The mat simulates what it's like to move in 0 G's. Okay, remember, Camper, don't close your eyes.
Why shouldn't I? Whoa!
Open those eyes!
Whoa!
Man, Tina, you look like you just got butted by a bronco or something. Gross, girl. Ew.
We've got a chum leak on the mat. I need janitorial services stat.
Ken, have you checked out the comments on your game?
No, are they bad?
Dude, Princess Lame is a hit.
Do you like it?
It is by far the most popular game Ultraware has ever released.
Wow, how much money do we make?
None, but everybody loves it.
Ken, dude, you're famous. Princess Puke is totally awesome. That's supposed to be Tina, right? You can totally tell.
Aw, you could. Shawsbot.
Hey, Scrub.
Who you callin' Scrub, Pukey?
Hey, Rumi. Does your laptop have AOL? Like, could we hook it up to the phone?
Hell yeah. Y'all think I'm poor or something?
No, I mean, laptop. Hello.
Just, don't let anybody see it, okay? If they take that thing, Daddy's gonna cuss me out again.
Welcome.
How are you?
Busy, hanging out with all my other friends. Oh, my game is really popular now, so I'm awesome.
Sports?
I made a video game. It's cool.
Let me see it.
Don't get mad, okay? zzt.tripod.com/Princess Lame.
You done? I gotta email Daddy before he gets pissed at me.
What?
Nothing.
What?
I am Princess Lame of the Kingdom Tina Sachs.
Princess Lame?
Here's what I think of my friends. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that is hilarious. Where'd you get this?
My friend made it. It's supposed to be me.
I hate anything my friends love. I hate anything my friends love. I hate anything
Honey,
my friends
they
love.
ain't your friend.
I hate anything my friends love.
Busted. Stay right there. I'm calling your parents. You're both going home early.
Seriously? My parents are gonna be pissed.
Not as pissed as Daddy. I don't know what he's gonna do this time.
What does your daddy do when he's pissed?
Oh, you know. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
We get it. You're spoiled.
Quiet down, cadet. Does he hit you?
Yeah, that's one part of the Baptist doctrine he lives by.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It ain't so bad. I'm used to it.
We've got a safety issue with one of our cadets. I need a counselor stat. You two go back to your bunk while we figure this out.
So, we're staying?
Not you. We can't let two rule breakers slide. Bad for morale.
Of course. Okay, Sarah. Good luck.
Same to you, Princess Puke.
It's good to be back.
Oh, look, it's Princess Lame. Watch out for her acid puke, guys. She's gross. What a loser.
Good one. You seen Ken?
Yeah, he's over by the lockers.
Yeah, my game is like the opposite of lame, right?
Fancy meeting you here after all this time.
I hear you have a problem with my game.
You heard right, hombre.
It'd be a damn shame to have it out right here. Wouldn't want all these townsfolk to come down with lead poisoning.
Let's say we mosey somewhere a little more quiet.
Let's mosey. You know a place.
I reckon. What the freak, Ken? You have the entire school laughing at me.
I was just expressing my feelings, like you wanted me to.
I told you to write a poem, not some manifesto of puke.
Acid puke.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. If it makes you feel any better, Space Camp was pretty shitty anyway.
You would say that.
I shouldn't have gone.
I shouldn't have turned you into an acid-puking princess with syphilis.
She has syphilis? Ew!
Why do you think she pukes? You know what bugs me the most? I probably did win that contest. If it hadn't been for my lame-ass mom...
Why don't we go down to the store and ask? Prove you were the winner once and for all.
Sure.
Back for more gushers?
Yeah, but I was wondering... My name is Tina Infantino. I won the...
Oh, Princess Puke. We heard about you.
Ha, yeah. Anyway, I was talking with my friend Ken here.
Hi, I'm Ken Sako.
And we were just wondering if he wrote the first winning essay. You know, the kid you couldn't get a hold of, so you called me.
Oh, Ken Sako. Oh, yeah. We never got your essay, buddy.
Oh my god, Ken. They never got your essay.
Never got my... Mom.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ken. You know how mixed up I get sometimes. I'll tell you what, you can eat all the Doritos you want.
I don't even like Doritos. Horse blood.
It's how they get the dust to stick to the chips.
Ken, I can't delete it. It's our most popular game.
Please, Evan. All the other kids are making fun of me. You know how...
Tina! But seriously, Evan, come on.
Yeah, I get it. But Ken, you gotta promise to make another game for Ultraware.
Sure, you're fun to hang out with.
Really? I like hanging out with you too, Ken.
Ken and Evan sitting in a tree. PROGRAMING.
Don't be dumb.
The, programming has 2 M's.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Ken. It has 2 M's.
Awesome, 2 for 1 on Gushers.
Whatever. The Spice Girls are going on tour.
Cool. Maybe they'll play Space Camp. They aren't going to be playing my game, that's for sure.
Oh my god, Ken, get over it. I saved you from being the weird ZZT kid for the rest of high school. You should be thanking me.
I had a blast making that game, Tina, and people liked it. Just because you took space for me doesn't mean you get all my passions.
Howdy, kids. You entering the rock camp contest thing? The winner gets a weekend in Cleveland, guitar lessons, and a meet and greet with a roadie who once meant Trent Reznor, who I hear is decent.
We could start a Spice Girls cover band. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Come on, Ken, give me a zigga zigga.
Ah, looks like your friend left, Tina. That'll be $4.50 for the Gushers and the Tiger Beat. You want a bag, or are you just gonna put it in that Lisa Frank backpack of yours?
I'll eat it on the way.
Well, where are you off to?
To some other world. This one clearly wasn't made for me.
Oh, ominous. Well, good seeing you. Toodaloo.
Ken? He'll come around. There isn't a reality in existence where he can survive without Gushers. They tell you that, to grow, you have to leave childish things behind. Things like Gushers and dumb computer games and best friends. I don't want to say goodbye to Ken. Duh. But he seems pretty happy saying goodbye to me. Even when life seems like it's wrapping up like a TGIF sitcom, you can't forget that the doors lead to nowhere, and hurt feelings don't disappear after curtain call. I was trying to help both of us. I thought deleting the game off the World Wide Web would scrub away the weird so both of us could finally fit in. But standing there, outside Convenience Market, chewing on yet another handful of Gushers, I realized the more I tried to fix our world, the more I was tearing it apart. Maybe if I'd handled things differently, this wouldn't have happened.
In some other universe, things were different.
As Ken would say. But how many happy versions of us are left out there? How many Kens and Tinas grew to hate each other? Are we the exception or the rule? And if Ken can't find it in himself to truly forgive me, will there be anything left of Ken and Tina to save?
Tina Infantino and Ken Sako will return next week in a 3-part adventure, Infinite Tina, featuring Jim Colvin and the crew from Weirdy in a thrilling, reality-hopping adventure packed with courage, loyalty, and the fight to hold on to what really matters, even when your whole world is falling apart. Next week on Everly Heights Tales,
Now, the curtain hasn't quite fallen yet. We'll pause to fill you in on another fantastic Everly Heights tale, and then I'll be back to step out from the wings and talk about the story you just heard. See you in a minute. Hey, do you want to time travel back to the 90s without fighting a DOS prompt? Grab the Ultraware ZZT game pack from everlyheights.tv. For just $1.99, you get 4 classic Ultraware ZZT adventures crafted by a teenage Bill Meeks. That's me. Explore the sprawling streets of Tim City, play a just-okay adaptation of Super Mario Bros., and uncover the tragic and frankly bizarre origin of Buzz Ultra. Best of all, it runs completely seamlessly on modern Windows PCs. 0 configuration required. It's a super cheap, incredibly fun way to support the show and own a delightfully silly piece of my personal indie game dev history. Head over to the shop at everlyheights.tv to download your copy today. And stay tuned for the after show, where you'll be hearing a lot more about my history with ZZT. Welcome to the after show for Zoo of Zero Tolerance, the story of how Space Camp ruins friendships. I'm Bill Meeks. This story was inspired by an event that happened within the first year I was living in the real Everly Heights, Wheeling, West Virginia. A local grocery store chain, Riesbeck's Food Market, had a contest to send a kid to Space Camp. Now, me being the enterprising young dork that I was, I grabbed 7 packs of entry forms, took them home, and spent a couple of days filling them out. Then we took them back. I figured if my name was in there a couple hundred times, maybe I'd stand a chance. And turns out, my plan worked. A couple months later, I got a letter back from Riesbeck saying I'd advanced to the final round, which involved writing an essay about why I wanted to go to Space Camp. I had more compelling reasons in the essay, but it looked cool. I've always been a writer, so I dug in and spent days perfecting the perfect essay. Yes, I was 12, but amongst 12-year-olds, I thought I was probably in the top 20 or 30% of writers, so I liked my chances. So, I sent in the essay, a few weeks passed, and my attention moved on to other things. One day, after I came home from running around in the neighborhood, my mom told me that some old dude called for me. But it made her uncomfortable, so she told him he had the wrong number. I've always suspected that that was a Riesbeck's representative telling me that I won. Now, I'm not going to say this was some huge betrayal or a pattern of messing things up like in the story. To this day, I'm still not even sure if the call was Riesbeck's, but I figured I'd go ahead and call them to hopefully find out.
For calling Elm Grove Riesbeck, this is Megan. How can I help you?
Hi, Megan. My name's Bill. Bill Meeks, actually. I grew up in Wheeling. I was calling to see if there's someone there who can help me out. So I do an audio drama called Everly Heights Tales based on my time growing up in Wheeling. And I was curious if there might be anyone around who I could talk to about a space camp contest you guys ran back in the 90s. This week's episode is based on that contest, and I was kind of wanting to ask a couple questions just to flesh out the after show of the episode a little bit. And I can give Riesbeck's a plug.
Give me 1 second. I can talk to our manager. She's been here for a very, very, very long time. So give me 1 second.
Thank you.
This is Tina. How may I help you?
Hi, my name's Bill Meeks. I just talked to one of your employees. I'll give you the same spiel. I grew up in Wheeling. I've been to Riesbeck's a billion times. And I was just curious if there might be anyone who was around then I could talk to. Just because I always had an assumption about how my entry went. And I thought it might be interesting to talk to someone there about, the contest itself. And maybe my entry if they remember it.
You would probably have to call and ask for Brian Riesbeck. He's at St. Clairsville. I can give you that number. 7050, and it would be Brian Riesbeck.
Brian Riesbeck? Awesome. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh. You're welcome.
I figured I entered at that location. I'd start there, but thank you so much. You've been very helpful.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling Riesbeck's corporate office. Our normal office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For a dial by name directory, press 8.
Welcome to the company directory. Please dial the first 3 digits of the last name of the person you wish to reach. The directory is empty. Welcome to the company directory. Please dial the first 3 digits of...
Thank you for calling Riesbeck's corporate office. Our normal office hours are Monday through...
Thank you for calling Riesbeck in St. Clair. So this is Peggy. How can I help you?
Yes, I was trying to get a hold of Brian Riesbeck.
Okay, Brian would be at the corporate office.
I tried calling there and I couldn't get anyone to pick up.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the corporate office. I don't know. Is there like numbers for certain people or?
There's a directory, but when I click on the directory, it says it's empty. And I tried all the other options in the phone tree, and they all just rang until it went to a voicemail.
Okay. It is after 5 o'clock, so they do close.
I didn't realize it was that late over there. I'm in California, but I tried probably about 15 minutes ago. So they're out for the day?
Yeah, usually they're 8 to 5, and it's after 5 here, just a couple minutes after 5.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling Riesbeck's corporate office.
Good morning, Riesbeck's corporate office.
Hi, my name's Bill Meeks. I was trying to get a hold of Brian Riesbeck.
I'll transfer your call.
Thank you so much.
Hello, Brian Riesbeck is unavailable. Please leave a message.
Hi, Brian. My name's Bill Meeks, and I grew up in Wheeling. I do an audio drama called Everly Heights Tales based on my time growing up in Wheeling. And I was wondering if you might be able to talk to me about the space camp contest you guys ran back in the 90s. Was wanting to ask you a couple questions. It's not like a gotcha thing. I just had a personal experience entering that contest, and I wanted to see if it matched up with the reality of it. Just kind of a cute story. I sent you an email yesterday. There should be a link to the story in there. I'm hoping to publish the episode in about 4 hours. If I could get just a couple minutes of your time, that would be awesome. Thank you so much, Brian. I used to love shopping at Riesbeck's when I lived in the area, and hopefully we can make this happen. If not, I'm still going to give you a shout out either way, because you guys are still there. You're concrete proof that my story happened. So thank you so much, Brian. Bye. Another big element of this story is ZZT, the first product from what is now known as Epic Games way back in the early 90s. Yeah, the Fortnite folks. This is where they got their start. ZZT was my obsession from ages 11 to about 15. It taught me that it's possible to make pretty much any kind of story you want, given even a simple tool like ZZT in time. Now, ZZT uses the ASCII character set for graphics, so enemies end up looking like percentage signs or obscure Greek characters like the omega symbol. Still, there is a lot of power under the hood. ZZT even has its own programming language, which my fellow ZZTers would use to make innovative demos that made ZZT do things it was not meant to do, like the 3D shooter engine you see here, if you're watching the video, at youtube.com/@BillMeeksLA. I wasn't a star in the ZZT community, but I was a known quantity, in part because I helped another user named Creator, now Cambrian era around the web, with their semi-monthly ZZT Megazeus newsletter MZ Extra. Megazeus was a ZZT clone that added advanced features like custom tile sets and a more advanced scripting language, things like that. But MZ Extra was a lot of fun. I remember writing an article called I Was a Teenage Darrow about there was a notorious figure within the ZZT community named Evan Darrow, I believe, who caused a lot of drama. And it was the first in a trend that pops up in my writing all the time about trying to take someone who's indefensible and finding a human reason for why they are the way they are, so maybe we can empathize with them. I've written a lot of stuff in that genre. And while we're in that area, I have to mention that the ZZT community has always been a very progressive community. And several of the first trans people I got to know were from that community. I'd speculate on why ZZT made people on the fringes of society feel accepted and like they had a home, but another former ZZTer, Anna Anthropy, did a brilliant job doing that already in their book ZZT by Boss Fight Books. There'll be a link in the show notes, and here's an excerpt that gets to the heart of it. For those of us who were weird, who were queer, who were isolated, ZZT was more than a game engine. It was a way to find others. In a pre-social media world, these digital clubhouses built on flickering ASCII characters provided a foundation for communities that the mainstream industry wasn't interested in building. Now, while I might not be a member of the trans community, I do identify a lot with this because when I first discovered ZZT, I was homeschooled. And that was a really challenging time in my life because I'm a very social creature. I love being around people. And, I love my family. And we had a lot of good times, but you need external influences to grow, right? And so it was really hard to connect with people who weren't already, in the house or maybe even in the church where we went. Like, I didn't have a lot of outside perspectives. And then we got AOL, and I downloaded ZZT. And I found all these games that the community members were making in this huge community based around it. And I started interacting with people and making my own games, and I felt like I had a community. For the first time. Not a family, not a home, but a community. I had easily a dozen people who knew me as well as I knew them, and we would email each other back and forth, or post back and forth on the message boards and help each other with the games. I'm thinking of Shaw C, Optimatic, Cambrian Era was known as the creator back then. Just a ton of really cool people that I got to know. Scott Hammock, another one that I got to know and make stuff with. And then, several of them I've stayed in touch with. Scott Hammock for a while was working for Telltale Games. Chris Kaler writes for Wired Magazine and is a huge gaming journalist. So it's been really cool to watch all these people who made me feel like I finally had a community back when I was a teenager go on to do such great things as adults. Now, back to Zoo of Zero Tolerance. When I was planning this story about what life was like when I was a young teenager in Wheeling, ZZT and that space camp kerfuffle where my mom took a call for me from an adult and didn't take a number, so I didn't know if I won the space camp contest or not, both stuck out to me as defining moments in my development. So it made sense for me to try and weave them into one story like this. Now, trivia, this story started out as a spec script for another show with the same basic plotline involving space camp and ZZT. The show's off the air now, and I rewrote the story completely to bring it into the Everly Heights universe. But if you think you know what that show is, what the original show was I wrote a spec for that became Zoo of Zero Tolerance, shoot me an email at billmeeks@everlyheights.tv, and I'll let you know if you're right. Now it's time for some Everly Heights connections. Bot. This episode is full of Everly Heights connections, from Mr. Matheson working at Convenience Market because he owns it, to Ricky Special taunting Tina when she comes back from space camp. We also get our first look at Dick Armstrong, played by Sean Wayland, a big baddie in our upcoming Danny Chance trilogy, The Best Chance Detective Agency and The Last Chance Detective Agency. Now, Zoo's biggest Everly Heights connection is coming next week, actually. Infinite Tina is a 3-part sci-fi adventure starring Tina Infantino from this episode, and picks up moments after this episode ends. Infinite Tina will also see the return of Noslu the Great, Jim Colvin, and the rest of the Weirdy crew from earlier this season, to maybe help Tina and Ken make amends. Oh, this is your fair warning if you hate spoilers, run. Just some minor ones. Infinite Tina is a concept I've had in my head since about 2016. The concept is quantum leap, but in the multiverse, where the hero leaps into alternate universe versions of themselves, and can tap into skills and ability from other versions to aid in their fight. Yes, a bit everything everywhere all at once, but I came up with this long before that project showed up. In fact, after our 3-part Infinite Tina saga wraps up, I'll be publishing a bonus episode with a full cast table read of the Infinite Tina TV pilot I wrote 10 years ago, after writing 2 books for a series I never released. It features several members of our old Universe Box podcast fans, including Rebecca Johnson, who plays Clara Danvers on Everly Heights Tales and played Leanne Snyder on my last audio drama, The Fakest. Now, as we close up here, did you ever get into a dumb fight with a friend that you didn't realize was dumb until years later? I know I have. Or did you ever have a program like ZZT that helped you find your creative self? Or your actual self? Shoot me an email or audio voicemail to Bill Meeks at everlyheights.tv and we'll share them in a future episode. Well, that's it for this week. Next week, Infinite Tina launches us into the multiverse for a grand adventure about friendship, fixing your mistakes, and making burritos at Chi-Chi's with a Dark Troll Wizard. It'll make sense in the moment. See you next week, and remember, you might know ZZT Oop, but there is no subroutine you can call to keep Everly Heights from pulling you back. Good night.
This town has a gravity that pulls you by your jeans. It's a half-remembered feeling of some place you've always been. You can try to drive away, but the roads turn you around, 'cause every exit starts a ticking clock till the magnet pulls you back.